Good morning from Carrizozo, New Mexico. Zozo. On a Friday morning, Beer 30 Sanity Session, 4 p.m. today. Y'all join us for a live session of Beer 30, 4 p.m. New Mexico time. What else? Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. Day after yesterday. Ouch. Day before tomorrow. Right now. What else? There's the gang. Gang's all here. Never worry about what you cannot change. And there's a lot of stuff going on. You know it. So, yeah, just don't watch the news, man. They won't miss you. I mean, trust me, they won't. What else? Went over and got the oil changed in my 2025 Ford Maverick yesterday at the Ford dealership in Ruidoso. They have a small Ford dealership there in Ruidoso, New Mexico. Beautiful little town. And in the summers, it's full of Texans and people from, well, actually El Paso and different parts of Texas and Oklahoma. Anywhere it's hot in the summer, they flock to Ruidoso and Cloudcroft and places. But be that as it may, what's for your viewing pleasure today? Well, something. I don't know. I got something. I know that. And then what else? It's a beautiful day here. The temperature on my Google device shows 70 degrees. That is totally wrong. It's 46 degrees outside here. It does warm up quick, but it's not 70. I mean, it's showing 46 outside there. So no, it's cool. It's 58 in here, so it can't be 70 out there, I don't think. I'm positive that's true. But what else? Tyler of Texas says, stay cool. Thank you. I will. That was on the water cooler, the temp. Yeah, the air coming out of the water cooler. Of course, we have 8% humidity here. That makes it even work better. Is about 68 degrees. Yeah. No, it's amazing. Those things work. They work in low humidity. They don't work above 20%. Anyway, Judy B, so cute on my want to visit list. Cloudcroft, yeah, you'd enjoy it. The whole area. Take that drive around, go to, oh, I can't remember that little old town now. But there is a good little loop around there. Wagging Tails, so cute. Oh, I'm going to visit there for sure. Yeah, Cloudcroft, you'll love it. Yeah, want to get up, go ahead. What is frustrating about SiriusXM is they will raise the monthly cost after time when you cancel. They offer months at $4.99. Yeah, no, they do that, but you have to beat them over the head to get that good rate. And yeah, they want you to pay that $25, what they want. Wayman Samang, Zozo rocks. I'm glad you're staying. Yeah, well, everything, calculatus, eliminatus. You know what I mean? I tried other things, didn't work out. And then this is great. I like Carrizozo, this spot right here. It works out great. And now that I've got those water coolers, you know, using those in my garage for my living area, reading room, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, it works out great. Yesterday I was sitting there and I had that little water cooler fan blowing right on me and I was just nice and comfy, even though it was about 85, 87 degrees here and inside the garage was a little warmer. But with the water cooler, muy bueno. Yep, yeah, so everything I had planned with the little van I had to live inside that two-car garage, even though it didn't work with the van, it's working out all right now, so everything's good. Van and Halen, uh, that's too bad the little house in Capitan was right up your alley, Rusty. They even have the doors off the kitchen cabinets already. Yeah, I noticed that. I figured somebody noticed that. Yeah. Yeah, the realtor kind of was apologizing for that, and I was thinking, little does she know that's a big plus with me. I mean, but anyway, William Sawyer on the 2023 Super B says, now that's a car. Well, it is. It's an expensive car is what it was. This is Pavo fan. Beautiful drive, Rusty. Thanks. Yeah, that was Alamogordo to Cloudcroft, New Mexico. Yeah, it is a pretty drive. It really is. You'd enjoy it. J.N. Mayer, sorry to hear, Fickle Man. Welcome home where you belong. Yeah, it is. Everything worked out. Yeah. In fact, I even tried another Fickle I didn't mention, and I won't. It didn't work either. So I'm fickleless. But yeah, no, we're okay. We'll just fickle on down the road here. Louis Paparella, order the chicken fried steak at the Western Bar. You'll eat it. You'll eat for a day or so. Well, with me, it'd probably be a week. Thank you, Lewis. This is Zap Code Knock, catchy name. Darting through cactus and sharp yucca. That was on the Levi visit. Okay, whatever. Stacy Pierce, Rusty, do you wish you had your place in Crowdcroft back? No, in fact, the video today, you'll see we're taking a drive back through that area today, and no, it's a pretty place, and they've got some units for sale. I show them in the video today, and if you're interested, you can go buy you one. And yeah, there's one there. The fact that the one that I had, the last one I had there, is for sale for 25,000, and that's a good buy. That's a good deal. Yeah. Uh, hey Rusty. Oh, this is JCC Raleigh, North Carolina. Hey Rusty, have you given any consideration to getting a base closer to your son so he will be more convenient as you age? Just a thought. I'm 77, so I'm right behind you. No, I haven't thought about that at all. He's got his own life. He doesn't want to be taking care of me. And if I can't take care of me, or the blue pill out here in New Mexico, when I get that gone out, baby. Stan Marcus, I say that. It's not, it's easy to say that. It ain't easy to do it. But no, I have no desire to be a burden on anybody in my family ever, or anyone. If I don't have a stroke, as long as I have my right mind, I won't be. Ken Hat, if it is a foreclosure, the bank is trying to get back all accrued interest. And they're just trying to make profits. All they're trying to do. Whenever a bank repos a property, they put it in what they call real estate owned. In other words, they own it, and they don't like that. They like that thing empty. Thank you. 10 Little Indians. Maybe YouTube is slower than me, but I heard John Fogerty of Creedence Clearwater Revival playing. Sounds like my kind of place. Yeah, he probably did, because they do play music inside the cafe there, and it's the old '60s. Most of the time, it's '60s stuff, because their crowd is senior people from Texas primarily, or a lot. This is Althea McWaters. I would have enjoyed a BLT and chips sitting down outside Dave's Cafe watching life go by. The free library is a nice idea. They have another library right down the street, too. A regular library, a big one, a good one. Yeah, that is a nice place. They have umbrellas they put in there in the summer with little shades. No, it's a good spot. And then they're on down the street you go by Otero Electric, and then right past there's some walkway to go to a picnic area where they've got some tables and stuff. Yeah, it's really private. I've never seen anybody there but me. I don't think anybody knows about it. Tracy Phillips, living in the dream, Rusty. Well, my dream. That was on the water cooler. Yeah, it's okay. Sheridan Gay, oh, Rusty, you remind me of MacGyver, in which you figure out solutions to problems when they happen. At times, those solutions are unorthodox, but it works for you. I like your water cooler AC. No, it works great, It's just, and it's quiet, and you put, it's a portable water cooler, okay? And empty, it weighs about 20 pounds. And then, of course, if you add 5 gallons of water, you add 40 pounds, so it's 60 pounds, But yeah, you put it anywhere you want to, or if you want to, you can hook a garden hose up to it. I've got 2 of them. So what I did yesterday, I had one behind me blowing on my back and one in front, and it was just, the air was just swirling around and where I was sitting, I put the temperature gauge, and it was like 74 degrees. Is that nice? Hell yeah! I'm sitting there reading a book, and I've got a cot in there. I don't have a mattress anymore, but I could get one cheap. And you can just lay on that cot if you want to. And then I've got a folding chair that is like a recliner. I don't use those. I just use my rocking chair, but I've got them there if I need them or choose to use them. Doing it with nothing. It says knowing how to make a shade. Yeah, we're okay. This is Gigi. Looks like my kind of place. That was on Cloudcroft. They was jamming the music. Sandwich sounds great. Yeah, it's a good place. They got all kind of food. They got beer and all kind of stuff. D. Anderson, nice place to get a BLT. Yeah, but they got that. The reason I get that one, well, I like it. That's one thing. But the other is it's one of the cheapest things on the menu, and yeah, I make 2 or 3 meals out of it. Mark Schmitz, do you still have the place in Camper Village? No. The event with the addition on it. If not, that was the best place. Well, every place I've had is the best for me at that time. But no, and they have some for sale there now. But you have to, as far as I know, they don't advertise them anywhere but at the Chalet Village, the little campground. And yeah, on the dumpster, right there where you dump your trash, they'll put a sign for sale by owner and give the site number, and you can go look at it. But you have to go to Cloudcroft and then on down whatever that highway is, 62, and turn left and all that. You can find it. Chalet Camper Village. Yeah, just do a Google search. You'll find it. Sam, I am. Rusty probably in NOAA has weather station near the airport, wherever that may be. George Carlin joked it was 58 degrees at the airport, and he said he doesn't know anybody who lives at the airport. No, it's true. That's very true. I don't know why. Well, the reason they do that is most pilots need to know the temperature so they can do some settings on their aircraft. But anyway, no, it's just, I know it's off. So even when I'm looking at it, when I'm in Fort Clark Springs, kind of gauging when I should come out here, I subtract 15 degrees from the lows to get a good idea what it is here. Goldie Joe RV. We ate at Brothers Barbecue, so good. I love it there also. If I could I would move there or Prescott, Arizona. Yeah, well, it's good now, but in the winter it's pretty cool. We'll do 2 more here. Ms. Jean, since Cloudcroft is your feel-good place, why not try to find a place there? I did. I had 2 homes there actually, with home bases there and at Fort Clark. You would be covered for the year and can satisfy your urge to travel between the two. No, I'm satisfied right here now. See, no, I tried Cloudcroft. This works better for me now. 2 more. Wayne Wilson, Power of Positive Thinking by Norman Vincent Peale must have been written with Rusty in mind. You always do a good job, Rusty. Well, it's just natural thinking for me is positive thinking. Raccoon Little Bear, make them a counter offer. Never give up, never surrender. No, I'm not. I'm glad it went away. That's all. It's done. But anyway, guys, from Carrizozo, New Mexico, on a beautiful, clear morning, about 50 degrees out there now probably. Nice, nice, nice. No wind, just clear skies, not bad. It's that way here all the time nearly. We don't get many clouds. If we get a cloud, I stare at it. Anyway, thumbs up. Carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything you want. But if you're going to buy something from Amazon, use the Amazon link in the description of all of my videos. Why? It doesn't cost you a penny. Drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you won't want to eat so much. And then what else? Take deep breaths, breathe in deep, breathe out slowly, relieve stress, lowers your blood pressure. Do it, do it, do it. And then what else? Stretch, swivel, walk, exercise your body, ride your bike, whatever, and yeah. Why? Well, because that's good for you, You'll feel better, right? And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind, accentuate the positive, eliminate the negative, enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time, at ease, carry on, adios, bye-bye, hasta luego, vaya con Dios, aloha, until the next video. See some of you at Beer 30 Sanity Session, 4 p.m. today, New Mexico time. Adios, guys. Bye-bye.